Hey everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. So I'm about to start fresh and go back to my old ways of just living a strictly cash-based budget. When I was doing this to pay off my car, I gave myself $400, and that was really limiting. It worked because I paid off my car, but some things have changed. I don't want to be as strict on myself, and I don't need to be as strict. I make more money now than I did when I was paying off the car, so I've increased my budget to $600. So that's what you see here. This is $600 in 20s. So yeah. Before I started filming, I added in some like little labels for my budget. So I have a budget for groceries and eating out. I have a budget for shopping, fun, aka entertainment, and then like household items. And I made little labels inside this wallet. I got this wallet from Amazon. My old wallet that I used for paying off debt, when I was living cash base, it was like blue and like a fabric type of material. My aesthetic has changed, so I got a new wallet that I like better now. The only downside, this did not come with labels like the other one did, so I just made my own. I used washi tape to create my labels. So let's go ahead and fill my wallet. So first category is groceries, and I'm going to give myself $140 for the month. I should mention that this is for a monthly budget. So $600 for the entire month. That doesn't include like rent, utilities. This is just like my spending money, money that I would have spent on different things, like if I went to the grocery store, if I went to the mall, these type of things. So first category is groceries. I'm doing 140. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. And that's all going into my groceries. So, and I made this my groceries tab. So there we go. Next would be eating out, because I know myself and I know that just groceries is not going to cut it for me. But that's okay. Like, as long as you know yourself, you can plan for success. Like, you have to be honest with yourself. Like, don't tell yourself like, oh, I'm never going to go out to eat, or I'm never going to order food again. Like, that, for me, that's not realistic. So that's why I know, like, okay, you have your groceries, like, and that's how you're going to get the majority of your food, but then you're also going to have an eating out budget because you know yourself. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. There we go. Next is shopping, and if you see my other video, you know that in these like 9 months that I haven't been living cash based, I have started shopping. Like, I never used to be a shopper, but I am now. So I've made a much bigger budget for shopping now, because I, like, again, plan for success, but you have to be honest with yourself. So that's, I'm doing a $200 shopping budget. Saying it out loud, that does seem like a lot of money. That's even more than groceries. So I'm giving myself the room to do that. But if I don't spend all that money, then that money can go in other places, like towards my debt goals. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I feel like I should cut back on that. But this is my first month back doing it, so if I feel like things need to change for July, then I'll change them. So there's shopping. Next is fun, entertainment, but in the current state of the world, this pandemic, like, I don't really know when I'll be using this entertainment budget but if I do use it, I'll have $100 for that. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So fun. And then my last budget is household items. And so household items are things like shampoo, toilet paper, toothpaste, deodorant, that type of thing. And I have a budget of $60. So here is $60 for that. Again, and like I should note, like I live by myself, so I don't need that much money for household. So that's why it's pretty low with just 60. Hey guys, just wanted to pause the video and kind of give you all a further breakdown of my entire budget. For this video, I had just been talking about the money that I spend when I'm like out and about for groceries, shopping, those type of things. But that's a pretty small part of my overall budget, and I'm classifying that as my living budget. But I wanted to give you all a further breakdown of like really where my money is going for the entire month. So let's get started. First is housing. 28% of my budget goes towards rent and my utilities, which is high. I think as a general rule of thumb, like you don't want to be paying more than 30% of your income going towards housing. And I'm at 28, so that's pretty high. Obviously, you'd want that number to be as low as it possibly can be. And in my area, my rent could be lower, but I really like my apartment. So no regrets there. But yeah, so 28% for housing. Next is subscriptions, and 2% of my income goes towards that. So that's things like Netflix, Hulu, anything like that I'm being charged monthly for. That's not really a necessity, just things that I like. So yeah, things like that. So 2% of my income goes towards subscriptions. My phone bill is 1% of my income. So that's what that is. Living, like I said, is 12%, and that's what this video has been about. Everything that I use cash for, that's what living is. Next is my treat yourself budget. If you've seen my other video, I talked about one of my lessons learned when I took a break from paying off my debt is that I should have always been treating myself along the way, along this debt-free journey. I should have been treating myself more to just small things. So from now on, I'm going to be dedicating about 6% of my income towards treating myself. Next is one of my credit cards at 9%. Yeah. Have to pay off that. So that is a minimum payment, but then also last month I actually put stuff on that credit card, so I need to pay that off too. So that's 9% of this month's budget is going towards the credit card. Next is giving. I believe in giving back when you can and helping someone out when you're able to. So this month I'm doing that, and that's 3% of my budget. Next is student loans. I'm currently paying like my regular payment. Right now, if you're not aware, until the end of September 2020, you actually don't have to pay your student loans right now because of what's going on in the world. And also, you're not being charged any interest. But I didn't want to stop making payments because of the fact that we're not being charged interest. I wanted to get ahead. So I'm still paying towards that. So 5% is going towards student loans. Next is my car insurance at 8%. I pay my car insurance every 6 months, and it's just time to do that again. So 8% will be going towards car insurance. And last but not least is my Apple credit card. 26% of my income will go towards paying that off. Well, I won't be able to pay it off this month, but going towards that. for my Apple credit card. So much is going towards that because that's the one with the smallest balance right now. So I'm doing the debt snowball. So my Apple credit card, once I pay that off, I'll be doing my Citi credit card. And then after that, I'll be tackling my student loans. So right now, the majority of my focus is towards the Apple credit card. And there you go. That's a breakdown of my overall budget. I liked making this little graphic, so if you guys like it too, let me know down below and I can keep doing this every month. If I had never stopped living cash based, like I could have made so much more progress on my goals. I never would have gotten the credit card debt that I have now. I would have made a significant dent in my student loans by now. So it's not going to be enjoyable, but it's necessary. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm going back to being cash-based lifestyle. And again, like I know that I can do it because I did it before. Wish me luck. I need y'all's support. So give like positive vibes in the comment section. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.